Hello, my name is Pedro Salas, and I'd like to talk to you about my recent experience of suddenly losing my career with CNN and moving into a new career with professional services firm Deloitte. After 12 years with CNN, I became accustomed to how the company functioned. I knew the ebb and flow, I understood the policies and procedures. I was able to train new hires on how to manage expenses and how to navigate the company. Um, And having worked my way up from an entry level position to a managerial position, I saw my future there. And I actually saw myself retiring at CNN. So when a new company president was appointed in 2013, we knew change was coming. We just never understood the extent of what change was to come. With that said, a new initiative came down a few months after the president was appointed, and it was a greater initiative, not just CNN. It was for Turner Broadcasting, where there was going to be a reduction in workforce of 10%. And they announced it to employees. We were expecting this major layoff. Turner had a population of 14,000 employees, therefore 1,400 employees were about to be laid off, and I unfortunately was one of them. I received notice on October 15th, and I remember the day specifically. It was completely devastating. After 12 years of loyalty and dedication and always exceeding expectations, that was really the last thought on my mind that I was going to be one that was selected. Um, but I moved on and sought new opportunities and new adventures. Um, and as luck would have it, a month later, an opportunity presented itself. And that was with Deloitte. CNN, even though I was devastated, part of the package, the layoff package, was severance, and they were very generous. And I do admit that I took that severance package of 1 year of pay with benefits, a full year worth of benefits. So, with that in my pocket, I was able to pursue these new endeavors and not have to worry about any loss of pay. And I immediately looked for new employment. Good thing because the Deloitte process took 6 months. I never experienced such a lengthy interview process. And from my first call, November 12th, and multiple interviews and months later, I was actually hired and started on April 4th of this year. Deloitte was a new experience, and they let you know in advance this is a very different culture. And it starts from day one when you walk into the new hire orientation process, which is a 2 day session of guiding you through the massive structure that is Deloitte, the huge culture. And I say that because there is 65,000 employees in the United States and 230,000 employees worldwide. So that is a very big culture. But they guide you and they give you the tools needed to navigate that world. On day one, you're walking in and they're handing you a laptop that works, and you can log in and log into your training sessions. They are meticulous in how they handle their training because there are videos that are professionally made and they're teaching you what to do and what not to do. They even have a series called This Guy, Don't Be This Guy, which tells you what not to do and how not to handle or mismanage confidential documentation. Don't open links from spam because it could impact the entire system. Very well put together, and the agenda was also managed to the minute. And I just never experienced anything like that because at CNN I was also part of the new hire orientation process, and I delivered it along with HR, and I thought we had it down to a science. But getting to Deloitte, you see how things are really well managed when you have the resources of that huge of an organization. Um, they sent me off to a career coach. That's also part of orientation. You are assigned to a career coach who is going to guide you through the process and make sure that you are handling all of the mandatory requirements. Even though you go through 2 days of orientation, the rest of the week is to make sure you're doing the rest of the video training that goes along with being a Deloitte employee. The following week, I finally dove into work and I met my team, and that was a team of 35 administrators. And my clients were actually 165 firm leaders. So that's a lot of people to meet within the first week of hire. And I'm still meeting new people every day. So I believe that it was a great opportunity, and this was the opportunity that was met for me. And I'm working with great people, and I'm actually humbled that I was hired and that the hiring team saw something in me to bring me on board an organization that's full of talented people. And I can see my career growing and flourishing at Deloitte. So I thank you for your time and listening to my experience.